this Saturday against the New Orleans Pelicans. Good stuff, fellas.
Couldn't be any more excited, man. It's great to get good young talent in the mix, and we'll get to see it.
To start the night, Dirk guarding Malik Cousins, a handoff. And
obviously, you concern yourself with the spacing. I think the fact that Davis can stretch the floor as Dirk knocks down his first three-pointer.
Holiday went into the All-Star break averaging 22 points a game over the final 13 games. 59 to Houston on Thursday in New Orleans. So obviously they want to make amends tonight, and they look very good in the opening 2+ minutes. Dallas now has 2. 7-point lead for the Pelicans. Here is Barnes. I said against Cousins. Strings the jumper. New Orleans made their first 5 shots. Now they missed 5 in a row. Cousins will try and end the drought, and he does, knocking down 4 made threes. At the 22nd timeout, Tim Frazier and Dante Cunningham went into the game for the Pelicans as Davis, at dunk attempt, because of mobility and great feet and great hands, was able to be out on the perimeter and get those deflections in his All-Star season in 2012.
Yes, sir, that's right.
Dirk or Dante Cunningham, write him down. Right away by Dante Cunningham. 9 on the shot clock. Here's Noel with a jumper. His first basket.
That's where he's going to have to improve right there. That little mid-range.
For the first quarter, let's see how much it's going to be. To Holiday, to Davis in the pick and roll. And Davis scores in the paint to give him a dozen points in the first quarter. That best of the first quarter. 4 points, a rebound, and a block. Here he screens. Devin Harris makes a pass. Devin receives it back from Yogi. In the lane, finds Dorian Finney-Smith for the dunk.
It's almost like Devin had eyes behind his head that time.
Top of the three-point line to make the catch. Back to Devin Harris, bluffs the shot. A show and go. Finney-Smith, he has a dunk and a three, and gives Dallas their first lead.
I like the way Devin Harris has been playing lately.
Brings a lot of synergy.
Absolutely. And he's great at TPC report.
Outstanding play that time by Devin.
Yes. Misses the shot. He's there for the putback.
Good find.
Elbow jumper. Nevertheless, real good. A pull-up shot. And that ends that run for Dallas. Jarrett Jack hits it.
I think it just happened.
Measure screens. Pass to the front. Finney-Smith has given Dallas a real lift off the bench. 8 points here in the quarter.
Good to see. It's become one of his go-to moves on the block, is that little fade away against smaller defenders. Wesley's scoring a lot in a variety of ways lately with Anthony Davis.
Wow.
Outstanding finish that time against Salah. Control 1 and 4.
And got the switch. And will go to Barnes.
This is the house in the house here.
Defended by Jarrett Jack. The trap is on the mouse in the house.
So if I'm Dallas, I come back to that. It's unusual. That pass was late.
Steals Solomon Hill. Rifles it up the floor. Jarrett Jack. Then Holiday. Then Davis.
Not like they drew it up in the textbook. Here is the defensive ability that he possessed. And, you know, he starts to make shots, a little errant pass that time.
And it's Anthony Davis, look out. Below.
Well, you know, he played guard in high school, and he just showed you his guard speed that time.
The baseline, his pass, wow, deflecting off the bottom of the backboard. Mavericks running the floor here. Yogi Ferrell leaves it for Matthews, finds an open Dirk, who heaves and hits a three.
You can almost call it.
Nerlens Noel on the floor, rebounded his own miss, but then threw it away. A steal for Jarrett Jack. And he will lob, and it's the big finish by Anthony Davis. A ferocious finish. Or the second quarter, beg your pardon. 23 of the last 30 points in the second quarter for him. And off we go to start the third quarter now for Dallas, and it is a good find. Anytime you find Dirk, it's a good find, and that's what Seth Curry did. And 2 more go on the board for Dallas to tie the game. Foul rebound attempt by Barnes, but just not enough on it to a Maverick out of the perimeter. Going to the cup. Wow, that was tough.
He is nifty as they come. Very heady player.
Cousins and jumper. Both teams have been stuck at 53-51 for quite some time.
Both teams getting pretty good looks. Nice attack that time.
And it was over 3 minutes since either team had scored, but now the game is tied with that attack by Devin Harris.
Well, if he doesn't get things going, that's going to drop a little bit. That number is. Dallas has done a good job of against him. Mavericks playing a little matchup zone, it looks like. Holiday pulls up from the three-point line for three.
Shooting over that zone. Yogi with the rebound, and he runs. Now you've got Matthews operating on the perimeter. He has it back. He'll take the three over Davis. Tie it. He's going to make it.
Well, the whole time he was staring Davis down. All movement. Guys like Boogie Cousin, they like to hold the ball, which some nights will make you stagnant as an offense. Nice drive.
Nothing stagnant there as Harris takes it to the cup.
Perseverance.
And on 2 freebies by Drew Holiday, who's got an 18-point game in progress.
Good find.
Yeah, Yogi goes over the dirt. All core, that sweet sound of the string music on the 2-pointer for Dirk. Brooklyn before his injury, he was averaging nearly 13 points and over 7 assists a game before the ACL.
If he sticks with New Orleans, I think it's a great find for them. Jared Jack, when healthy, can play the game. Nice pull up.
Yeah, nice pull up. Seth Curry back into the game. Dirk screening for him. Seth lost the ball, picked it back up. Late clock. Dorian Finney-Smith. Finney-Smith. He scores! 10-9 for Dorian Finney-Smith.
Well, you're talking about poise. Dorian showed it that time. Always a factor every single night. And a very unselfish pass to Jackson.
Williams back with New Orleans after 5 games with them in early December. Signed a 10-day yesterday. Seth Curry answers just a second. First foul of the Pelicans here in the 4th quarter. Here's Devin to Dirk. Quickly in action. He goes into the defense, and he is looking dynamite shooting the ball tonight. 8 out of 12.
Well, he's getting those birds up in the air.
The next homestand?
Yeah.
That's the first game of the homestand, right?
Yes.
We'll see.
That's excellent execution.
Wide open. Down it goes. Harrison Barnes. Great execution for an open shoot-around like look at a three-pointer for Barnes. He is almost in Bubba Wells territory right now. Quick fouls.
He's still doing his job.
Yes. Somebody woke up Boogie. Somebody woke him up.
He was full of anger that time.
On the offensive end.
6 out of 11, the shooting number tonight for Barnes. So Nerlens Noel's back in. Or he was going to come back in, but...
Yeah, Anthony Davis.
Curry with the ball, backing up. Going to go away from the screen, waved off Measuring. Finney-Smith onto the defense to beat the shot clock. Twice in the second half, Dorian Finney-Smith has beat the shot clock buzzer.
That is. See if Dallas can capitalize on the second shot opportunity.
Great.
There he is.
Curry.
Gotcha.
Pump fake. He lets it rip, and it's a 3 on target for Seth Curry.
And they're also in control as Yogi pulls up. Not able to get it to go, but it's on-the-job training, and these guys are learning quickly.
Wow. With all the on-the-job training in the world.
If they can make the playoffs on top of that, and it's a bonus for this team. I think the youth that the Mavericks possess is a lot better.
And it's part of that youth hitting a dagger. Barnes at 3 to stretch the lead to 11. Into the 13 for Seth tonight in the 4th. Couple of free throws to put Dallas up by a baker's dozen. This is their largest lead. Oh, Noel with a steal. And he will put an exclamation point on his Mavericks debut. That's got to feel pretty good for Nerlens Noel. Just the second time this year in 12 games on the second night of a back-to-back that Dallas puts one under the W. A win tonight at home against the Pelicans by a final of 96-80.